The first thing you're gonna notice is it's quite a bit cooler here in New York than it is in Southern California. And I'm really going to struggle because talking with so many people around me to a camera is not the easiest thing in the world to do. But I am in Central Park. And so what I want to do today is I'm really going to try to, I've got a strike tower, got a Utah Raptor, but I really need to try to stockpile on some Dilophosaurus Gen 2. You know, it was in Habitat Zone 2 and I didn't dart nearly enough of it. Dilophosaurus Gen 2 is going to be one of the key ingredients on the Tyrannolophosaur, which I'm at level 18. I've picked up quite a bit of T-Rex Gen 2, but at basically 3,000 Dilophosaurus Gen 2, that's not really gonna get me a lot. So what I'm gonna do is going to pop a 20-minute common capsule because I'm actually pretty cool with just getting common dinosaurs. And right off the bat, I get a rare, which I'm not going to complain about, but at the same time, it's kind of funny that looking for commons and I get a rare. So what I'm going to do, I'll dart this, try to get as much Dilophosaurus Gen 2 as humanly possible. Hopefully I get good spawns. It is a day, dawn, dusk park spawn, and that's why I'm choosing this location. And then I've got a strike tower to hit. It'd be nice if I could just hit this dinosaur. 141. So that is the plan for today. But here it is, Central Park. I love this place. You might be wondering, why am I darting Utah Raptor when Utah Raptor is fairly common and Caprosuchus is a lot less common and arguably more desirable than Utah Raptor? And well, the easy answer is that I'm changing directions on my dinosaurs. I was gonna go after Allocenosaur and then go the direction of Thor. I've got all these birds, like check this out. These birds, where are they? You see this? Look at all these Pidgeys. They're everywhere. Look at that. That is crazy. But I've changed directions from Allocenosaur because I feel like I already have enough chompers on my team. If you look at my current build here, thanks to Brian from the MetaHub Discord, you know, I have Allocenosaur, which would get replaced, but then I have Triastronix, and I've got Indominus Rex, and I don't know. I feel like Utah Rhynix is a better fit for my team. And so, unfortunately, I'm going to be changing directions. These spawns are terrible, by the way. So I'm changing directions, which, if at all possible, you want to avoid. But at the same time, if you're going a direction that isn't improving your team, I think you're better off changing quicker than continuing down the wrong road. So instead of going a way that I don't know necessarily improves my team, I think there are better ways to improve my team. How about that? And I think that's with Utah Rhynix. I'm a little upset that I haven't seen any Dilophosaurus Gen 2. I used to not be able to like go a minute without seeing them. Now I'm not seeing nearly enough. And I will say that I'm not necessarily sure that, there we go, it's a natural spawn. I'm not sure that the spawns are any better here in New York so far, other than they're more plentiful. So there's that. But I don't know that I see like more rares, more epics than I would just normally given the same situation. I'm gonna go ahead and dart Iguanodon. I feel like maybe Iguanodon is going to get a hybrid sometime in the near future. There are definitely more stops to spin. I don't really ever have a problem of worrying about running out of darts. no matter what, I've always had more darts than I can imagine. Not really more special event supply drops or strike towers than what I'm accustomed to seeing, even outside of a major downtown area. And look at that, I mean, how great that is. Love it, New York. There's quite a bit here in Central Park. There's no denying that. I'm really pretty lucky as far as the weather goes. It's not that cold. It's colder than Southern California for sure. But I've definitely been here when it was a lot colder. I'm actually using a glove on my hand to hold the camera, but I'm able to play with my bare hand. I just think that's a win. And there's another Dilophosaurus. So there's my second one. I would love to come out with a few thousand, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen. Also of note, yesterday I picked up, from the time I left LA to come to New York, and then got to New York and then went to bed, I got over 10,000 Velociraptor DNA, which is an insane amount for one day for me. I know there are people who have more than that, but for me, 10,000 is a huge total. So that was pretty cool. And just gonna keep walking around and head over to the strike tower, and we'll talk about that a little bit. I've now left the park. Not a whole lot happening. I want to jump into this strike tower real quick. I'm gonna go Indo, I'm gonna go Stegodius, Delta, and Dracorex Gen 2. And what I want to say is, I already know for certain that I'm not gonna be able to do the Epic Strike Tower this weekend on a video. Just not gonna happen. We'll start with Delta, see what happens here. Should be pretty easy. But it's going to be extremely difficult. In fact, probably most people will not be able to take it down. So just know that in advance. If you are looking for a how-to guide, you could either visit Pokemon, his website, or YouTube channel actually, or metahub.info. They have a nice little write-up and breakdown on the strike tower. And it's like Dilophosaurus and Dilophosaurus, which is going to be extremely difficult. If you're wondering, Habitat Zone 4, the Parasaurolophus and the Monolophosaurus Gen 2 are going to be the giveaways here. And it's really windy, extremely cold, not at all like Southern California. Another strike tower. I'm going to take this out, and then I will skip forward to the end so you guys can see what's going on, and we'll put a wrap on this first video from the city. I will say I don't have any idea what my upload schedule is going to be for the rest of this week. It's gonna kind of be just whenever I can get to it, actually. But this is great. Somebody left a heater right here, so going to go ahead and knock out this strike tower. I'm not sure that I'm even close enough to do more than just this one level. Not really doing anything fancy, just trying to knock it out. The dinosaurs are kind of a mix of everything. There is a 5-step, single step, and then there's ascent capsule tower. So keep that in mind. Probably want to make sure you get all those knocked out. With Indoraptor, it's really not difficult at all, as you can see. It'd be really nice if I were close enough to get all three of these taken care of from this nice warm heater. Let's see what I get in here. Nundasuchus, that's what was on the incubator. Nodosaurus, and oh, well, hello. All right, so there's a T-Rex, and I'm going that way to the T-Rex. Made it just in time. I'll tell you what, the GPS lag is pretty incredible as far as I can be at one place and it won't really show me moving, even though that I know that I am. But a T-Rex, I've seen quite a few epics. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a lot, but I've also been traveling a lot down in the city, so that could be part of it. I don't know that they spawn any more frequently. In fact, I'm pretty sure that they don't. I think the code's already been broken on spawn habits, but if you're moving around more, then you're obviously gonna see more, so that could explain a lot of what I'm seeing. And oddly enough, this is a building right here behind me, and it's showing as a park even though it's not, and a Triceratops spawned. I think it was a proximity spawn, so it no longer there. I could probably walk back and get it. And there's a Capro, and like Capro is so hard to pass up on, but I'm just not going for it. So I can continue my my strike tower up the road just a bit. I forgot to start my recording. I knocked out the very first dinosaur of this strike tower with my pounce. It was a Diplotator. So now I'm going to do the strike and run, which is easily going to knock out the Perolith, and bring in my Dracorex Gen 2. Unfortunately, Dracorex Gen 2 isn't going to get to show off with the KO because there is no dinosaur there. I'm a little upset. I cracked the screen on my viewfinder on my camera. I was setting up the last shot that I was going to do, and it tipped over, and I'm not real happy about this. How about a strike and run or a rampage and impact and run to get Dracorex 2 out of here? 1277 seems a little bit higher than normal, but maybe that's because I don't know why. Is this? No. GG. Really pretty easy strike tower. I'm going to get some epic DNA out of this, and Sino would be great. Velociraptor, I will definitely take that. Nodosaurus and T-Rex. So good day for T-Rex. Other than that, there's a Giraffe Titan up the road that I will probably go get, and other than that, just spawns as far as the eye can see. Like I said, I don't know exactly what my upload schedule is going to be for the rest of the week. I've kind of got to get out whenever I can. There will definitely be more recordings happening. They may just have to wait until I get back to LA before I can post them up. So hopefully they won't be irrelevant by then. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. I'm going to go warm up because it's definitely cooler here than I am accustomed to. And so until next time.